Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Kansas City Royals.
And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Bailey Falter. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy. Just about ready to roll. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. Two balls, no strikes, the count. And
That's
another ball. There's the strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here's a 2-0. Runner on the go. On the ground. Nice grab. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog and his hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Base hit! Grisham rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out man at first. Now up as the Yankees DH, Paul Goldschmidt. That one fouled off. Here's your 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 on, 1 out. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
Great showcase of athleticism on the play, especially for a pitcher. Things could have gone sideways in a hurry. Great job of not letting that happen.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Up the middle, with tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Cam Schlittler. What do you have on him, Chris? Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. This one in the air, right field. And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. And he's out.
He was all in it on that one. Man, he almost made it. So much energy expended on that one, but a really nice relay all the way to the plate. The tag gets put down. That's a tough one to swallow for the offense.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
2 away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Inside.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, great stop. Throw to second. And they get the out.
You're out.
Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ball.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
That's out number 2. Stepping in,
Batting
Austin
ninth,
Wells.
the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And it is out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ball. Ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second.
5.
That smash towards center. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Kansas City, bottom half of inning number 2, Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way over. 1 away. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
No, that's in.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Now 2 away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Jack Caglione stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Ball.
Just missed.
Inside.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So man aboard. Now the third baseman, Nick Lofton. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Caglione leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. To first.
You're out.
That is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. On to the third inning. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. And ball one to Judge.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Three high. Ball one.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul.
Goldie steps into the box. Doubled his first time up. There's a strike. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man at second. Inside.
No, that's it.
It's 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Inside move to second. Bellinger dives back. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Tag, but he's in there.
He's in there.
Up next for the Yankees.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
In the air, left field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Rice, the runner at first with two gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Quick move to first. Rice dives back in safely. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Back here in Kansas City, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
Isbell.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Garcia.
Ball.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Into second, and he's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. Digging in, Vinny Pasquantino in for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That's a ball.
And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He shoots one out to right, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Right through there for a strike.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the 3rd. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third, Rosario. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Royals grab 3 on this homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know,
Ball.
these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll circle the bases, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fly to left his first time. Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second. In there. That's a double.
Beat the throw.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Throw to second, safe. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike one. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Eli Morgan preparing to come on if needed. Schreiber getting cranked up as well. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Ball, that's too low.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Gets the outside corner with that one. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hand.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eli Morgan on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Bellinger, batting with one down, takes the strike.
That's out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than
Ball 2.
what he was anticipating.
And they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 2. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22.
Now Ben Rice.
Right.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Isbell makes a nice grab and a full sprint. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and lead 1. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Yankees 7, Royals 3. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Lane Thomas. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Caglione in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one at triple digits. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
1 out man at first. And next up for the Royals, Nick Lofton.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the dirt, blocked. And now a man into scoring position. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. And that's down and away. That one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. Out to short. Throws to first.
Out!
Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He swings and fouls one off. Stays alive. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge should have this one. And that will end the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And
No,
that's a foul
foul.
ball. Here's a 2-2. That's
Ball.
inside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Quick toss to first. Rosario dives back in.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Way out front for strike 2. Rosario gets his lead at first with nobody out. Rosario on the move. Got him swinging. Throw there. Safe. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Man at second. And that one fouled off. This one in the air center field. Isbell on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28. Austin
Manager out of the dugout now,
Wells.
and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. John Schreiber takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Wells up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Two outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball, no.
Late on that fastball. And that just misses. Trent Grisham would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Thomas settles under it, and that is that. Mission accomplished. Back here in Kansas City. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Witt in the box again, takes a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The Yanks leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him looking for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate.
Hee-haw!
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
In the air to left center. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Trent Grisham will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball. Inside, almost got him. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out towards left center. Thomas under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's Judge now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This one in the air right field, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. Goldie measures 6 feet 2 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009.
Ball.
On the
That's
ground,
foul.
and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field, Pasquantino on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now 8-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So here's the Royals DH, Salvador Perez. And a foul ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. Next is the Royals catcher, Carter Jensen.
Hook one.
Misses
that's a
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's
Ball 2.
off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Jose Caballero into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Thomas in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Caballero takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Caglione at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 0-1. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cam Schlittler.
For the Yankees, number 47, Brent Pedre.
And now, Nick Lofton.
Yep.
The Royals with a chance to get back into it here in the bottom of the sixth. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Royals strand a pair. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Lang.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Caballero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the first.
So up next for New York, Ahmed Rosario. Now quick throw to first. Caballero back on a dive.
Huh.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Steven Cruz up and loosening in the pen. Runner on the move. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner on the go again. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Gone. A two-run blast. And they add on. It's 10-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a base hit into left field. That'll play.
The bat.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe into the outfield, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He's already homered in this game. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. Two men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count is filled up.
That's a really good take.
Outside ball four. He walked them, and they are loaded.
The Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Fouls away the first offering.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that's a fair ball. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Alex Lang. Steven Cruz gets the ball now.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, on count, look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, no.
Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 4 with a double. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. 0-1 down. Rolled over to third, but it kicks foul. 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero digs in now. High fly ball, right field. Pasquantino on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
The 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and 15-4 is our score.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Here comes the skipper. And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And
Ball
that
one.
misses. Ball one. Hit hard, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 15-5. And he'll pull into second safely. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino. Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Check swing. He held up. And 1-1. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Ryan McMahon into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Perez in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And that one moves his feet. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still only one out here in the inning. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. Back to work, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 2. And the slider just misses. Good job to fight that one off.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it. We go to the eighth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Thomas in position. And there's one away. Here's Ryan McMahon now, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one is hammered right field. That's back. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Mears will take over here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Volpe at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball.
That one misses. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. The Yanks out front here, 15-5. Back here in Kansas City, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one lifted to left. Bellinger settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Caglione in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball two.
This one in the air center field. Grisham has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Nick Lofton. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Struck him out looking. That K is his third of the game. The Yankees have the lead, 15-5. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the ninth. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back. Late with the swing there. Bullpen action for the Royals. Lucas Ursig, the closer of the staff, is throwing. That's outside. And the count 1-2. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here is Aaron Judge. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Out towards right center field. Isbell should have this one. And it's 2 down. Bellinger up to hit.
Ball.
Swings over the top of that one. The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. The 1-2.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2-2 now. And that one upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. Witt handles, throws to first, and Bellinger is out. And that's the inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the ninth, Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. McMahon tosses across to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Michael Garcia.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that's a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Number 7.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Witt, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge takes it in for the out. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Ball 1.
The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a ball popped up. McMahon under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never